Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a trying new products type of video, and I'm really excited about doing it. So I have a bunch of products on my table that I'm going to be trying for the first time. And if you see my massive haul of 2017, my first haul of 2017, I will leave it in a card up top right here. You know, I'll haul literally a crap ton of makeup. And I'm here to try some of those products. Also, I just want to add that I did start a Poshmark store, and I will leave the link to my Poshmark store is at the bottom of the description box. Almost to the bottom, you will find the direct link. I purchased all that makeup because I did clean out my collection. I've sold some Morphe, a lot of MAC. I have some highlighters on there. I just have a crap ton of stuff. Most of it is not used or very lightly used. Well, all of it is either not used or very lightly used. So again, I will leave the link. The link to my Poshmark is at the bottom of the description box. You don't have to check it out, but if you wanna, you know, I'd rather just pass on these things rather than throw them out. Like I said, a lot of them are not used or very lightly used. So it's at the bottom of the screen. But I'm going to be testing out a lot of products for the first time here on camera. I just want to add that this is my second time filming this video, but for the most part, it's the first time. So let's just go ahead and, oh, one last thing. My brushes are a little dirty because I didn't think I would have had to film this again. But when I edited last night, it just did not come out right. It was just a hot mess. My camera kept doing this, like it's gonna darken, like it just kept doing that. So I'd rather not post a video when you guys can barely see me. So we're just gonna go ahead, try again. This time will be a lot better, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Also, do you guys see my shirt? It's Pinky. No, this is Brain from Pinky and the Brain. This shirt, like, I saw in H&M and I just couldn't resist myself. So we're gonna be trying the first up, we're going to be trying the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I do have it in the shade number 6. And in case you guys haven't seen it before, one side is a spoolie, and the other side you do get the brow product, or the brow pencil. And it is at a slant, very similar to the Anastasia Brow Definer. I don't know what my camera is doing. So I just added a little bit of brow gel, Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and the brow pencil worked out pretty good, this brow. They're definitely sisters today and not twins. So we're going to go ahead and start with the eyes now. And for the first time, I will be using the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. I cannot pronounce that name for nothing. This palette is so gorgeous. And like I said, this is my second time filming this. So the first time I filmed it, it was the look that I had on in my February favorites video. So I'm going to try my best to do that look, because I got a few comments. You guys really did like it. So I'm going to try my best to get as close to that look as possible, but I am gonna like make it a little bit better because there's a few things about that look that I kind of didn't like. So we're gonna do that look, we'll make it a little bit better. So I'm first gonna go in with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, and off camera I'm going to do one eye so it can save us a little bit of time. Alright, so I went ahead off camera and like did this eye. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. So first I'm going to take this blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Cat's Nia, which is this shade here. And I'm going to use this shade to not only set my eyeshadow base, but also as like a transition shade. So I'm first going to use it to set my base. And then I'm just going to use it to blend it all the way up to my brow bone. And then I'm going to go into this shade here, which is called Jamila. And it's gorgeous. I'm just gonna dip this MAC 286, which I keep really forgetting that I have this brush, and then I'll find it one day and be like, what? So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this all throughout the crease. And then this next palette I'm gonna use, I've never used it on camera, but it's kind of like not new, but it's kind of new, and it's my Taret Man Eater palette. I absolutely love this palette. I've never done a video on it, but this is what it looks like. I absolutely love this palette. I really do recommend you guys pick it up. And I'm gonna go into the shade Saucy, and then I'm gonna grab this dark brown, which is Midnight. So first Saucy, then Midnight, and I'm gonna blend those two shades into the crease as well. And then I'm gonna go into my lid shade, which is Burrow. This is gorgeous shade here. Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. The pigmentation in this palette is like outstanding. So I'm gonna dip my brush into that shade, spray my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus so it can really pop out, and then I'm just gonna pack this on the lid. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Chad. It's really, really dark, like bluish brown. I mean bluish black. And I'm gonna just pack this on, blend this throughout the outer V. If you guys want another tutorial using this palette, let me know, because all these shades in here are like super interesting. And I would love to do another tutorial. So that's pretty much, no, I'm lying. Then I'm gonna take another brush and I'm gonna go into the most beautiful inner corner highlight shade I've ever seen in my life. And this is the shade Iman. So pretty. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush into that, and it's really intense. And I'm just gonna blend this into my inner corners. And bam. So for right now, that's pretty much it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead off camera and do my liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, if you hear some loud noises, I am sorry, but it is burning up in here. So I have the windows open like to maximum capacity. So I went ahead and added some lashes and liner. So now we're gonna start with the face, okay? So the first item I'm gonna go in with is my Milk Makeup Blur Stick. Now this I've been using for a little bit now, and I absolutely love it. It really does blur like the fine lines and the pores. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this all over my face. So now, as a first impressions, for the first time I'm gonna be trying the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick, and I did get it in the shade Ebony, and we're gonna try this out for the first time as well. I don't know why some people want to pick it up, but if I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and get like more shades to highlight and contour with. So the first time I filmed this, I've only put a little bit, and I really didn't like the coverage. So this time I'm gonna go in a little bit more heavy with it and see how I like it. I do feel like I should have probably gotten the shade Nutmeg. I'm probably going to go back and get the shade Nutmeg. And I'll probably wear this shade in the summertime when I'm a little bit more darker. And then I'll probably wear probably see how nutmeg looks on my skin tone, and that'll probably be the shade that I wear more in the winter time when I'm a little bit lighter. So now for the first time, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer, and I do have the shade Dark Neutral. I will say already that I really do like the consistency. So I'm only going to go on with a little bit because it's a really thick consistency, which I'm not surprised about because the Lock It foundation is pretty thick as well. So now for the first time, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Lock It Brightening Powder in the shade Golden, not the translucent, the brightening powder. Now the first time, that's what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's slightly lighter. Well, yeah, to me it's slightly lighter than the Benai, and it's a little bit more intense than the Benai. When I first filmed this video, I put way too much, and that's the reason why, that's one of the reasons why the video did not come out that well, because I put way too much and my face just looked so like off. My face, I look so washed out. You couldn't see any richness, you couldn't see any of my melanin, like you couldn't see nothing. My face looked so washed out and like crazy. So I'm gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm not gonna go with the sponge with this, and I'm gonna go on really lightly and set my highlighted areas. So let me zoom you guys in. I'm gonna go on really lightly with this and set my highlighted areas. So this is looking a lot better than the first time, so I'm going to go ahead and dust this off. I'm not really sure about baking with this, but now I see that the last time I put way too much. Now it's looking a lot better. So with this powder, if you do plan to pick it up, I do suggest you go in with a very light hand with this, or else it will be nothing but a hassle. So now for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with this True Match, L'Oreal True Match powder. And this is new. I've never even used this powder before. Can you believe it? I've never used this powder. But Rite Aid had a sale, so I did go in and pick it up. So now we're gonna go in and contour. And to contour, I'm going to be using my Tarte and Cloud Makeup Shayla palette. So for the first time for blush, I'm going to be using my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush palette. And the eyes are a little popping. So let's do this pink blush here. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Okay, pigment. That's really pretty. So for highlight, I'm going to be trying the Jouer highlighter in the shade Topaz for the first time. And we're going to see what the hype is about, because these highlighters is so hyped up that I can't even. So I'm going to take my favorite highlighting brush, which is my Morphe M501. And I'm going to lightly dip into Topaz. This highlighter is really pretty, and as you can see, really reflective. So I'm going to go in and set my face. Not bad. So now for lips, I'm going to first go in with the lip liner, because with this shade, I know, I'm looking at it in the tube, I'm going to need a lip liner. So So my lips are all lined up. And now I'm going to take Sanctuary, which is a new Kat Von D Everlastical lipstick. I did pick up 3 of her new shades. My collection video will be coming really, really soon. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on. I think that is everything, you guys. So this is pretty much the face of all new products, and now I'm ready to give you guys just a quick snippet of my thoughts on all of these products. Alright guys, so this is pretty much the look, and I'm loving it a lot more the second time around. I'm really loving it, and I really now can give a really good like my thoughts on these products. So let's start with what we use first, which is the eyebrow pencil. I really do like it. As of right now, this is my first time using it. I do like Makeup Brow a lot more. As I've said, I think I've said this a few times, I have very pigmented eyebrows. Like, they're very thick and full, and this would be nice for a light filling in. I would probably use this along with like my brow pomade or with my Benefit Cup Brow just to really help fill it in. But I really do like the brow pencil, and I will continue to purchase it. So next we did the eyes, and I absolutely love this palette, and the link to everything I use will be in the description box. I absolutely love this palette. It is so gorgeous, so pigmented. Once again, Juvia's Place has just created such an amazing eyeshadow palette. Their palettes are absolutely amazing. If you, like I said, you guys want another tutorial using this palette, let me know. Like Sokoto, I'm dying to use. Kia, Senegal, I'm dying to use more of these shades. So this palette is a highly recommend, like, go out and buy like right now. Next up we did the foundation and concealer. So for the foundation stick, I do like the coverage. Ebony is a great shade for me. Like I said, I will try out Nutmeg to see if that'll be also another shade I can use. I do tend to buy at least 2 shades of foundations because I am a little bit lighter in the winter, and this for the winter time will be, I feel, be a little red for me. So I do like the coverage. At first I wasn't sure because it did come off a little oily, but now that I have it setting on, and it's a really, really nice foundation, will continue to use and repurchase. And the Lock It concealer, as of right now, I do like it. I don't see me getting any creasing. I will continue to use this because with concealers you gotta really watch out. You have to really use those consistently before you give like a big review on it, because they can tend to crease on you. And like over time it'll just like not work out. So as of right now, I do like it. I really like the consistency, but I'm going to continue to use this concealer and see how I really like it. For the foundation stick, I just wanted to add one last thing. I really like the price. It's only 25 bucks. Like, I really do like this. This is my first time ever using a foundation stick, so I want to try the Makeup Forever HD foundation sticks. I do want to try the Hourglass ones to really see how foundation sticks perform, because they're really easy to store, and I don't know, I like it. I like this foundation stick, so I will continue to, I want to use different ones to really compare them and whatnot. This brightening powder is really, really nice. The main thing I can say about it is you need to go in with the light hand. Really just use it to brighten. I don't recommend you use it to bake or anything. Just use it to set your under eye, dust it off. I would not recommend this for baking. If you see my favorites, you know I do love the translucent one. I do bake with that, but this I would not recommend baking with this. Like I said, the first time I filmed this video, I put way too much and it just really did not work out. But today when I used it, it works out pretty well. My under eye is highlighted and nice and matte, so I do like this, and this is another product I will continue to use and give you guys an update. Also, I just wanted to squeeze in there the Tarte Man-Eater palette. It wasn't like a big focal point in the video today, but I do recommend you guys really pick up this palette. It is a great neutral palette, and the shades in here are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I know I've never done a video on it. If you guys want a video on it, let me know. What else did we use? You guys should already know I love the Milk Blur Stick. The blush palette. This blush palette is really, really pigmented, and I love pinky purple blushes, which is what you get with this entire row, except this one is more like a really deep maroon. You even get like a highlight shade in here. The highlighter, girl, so worth the hype. I can't wait to use the other one that I own, which is Citrine. This is like so worth the hype, and these are only like $25, $24, something like that. So gorgeous. This highlight, yes, and it's not like a glitter highlight. It literally gives you like this really nice sheen glow. It's really, really nice, not really chunky or anything. And lastly, the lip color we have on Sanctuary. Love, love, love this shade. It's like a really nice mauvey nude, and I love this formula, and I really do like it with the lip liner. So that's my first impression thoughts on everything. I really, really do love. My battery is dying and I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and jet on you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoy this look and the tutorial. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want more in-depth videos on any of these products, if you guys want tutorials with these palettes, let me know and I will definitely get them out to you. I love you all, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.